men right now could definitely use and benefit from that wrist support. This is a set of 2 wrist wraps. They're $32.48 for the set of 2. Just the black is what we're offering. Typically, 1 wrap at retail would be around $30, $29.50 or so. And of course, multiply that times 2. That means normally you'd be paying $59 for the set. You're getting them for $32.48 here. So Denise, talk to us a little bit about the wrist wraps, why and how we use them. And first of all, this is right hand, left hand, doesn't matter.
Exactly, and over, under. So these are so versatile. So what you can do with this is you can wear this to target more of the upper wrist or the lower wrist. So a little more of the hand, a little more of the wrist, and I'll show you how. You literally put your thumb in the thumb hole. If you want it to be more your hand and back at the top of the wrist, you go over the wrist first, over the hand first, wrap it around and secure it. By the way, that's completely customizable. You can adjust and switch and loosen and tighten that all throughout the day if you need, and it will never slip. This is our hook and loop closure is true, and it's nice. Jody, you may come in if you like, and then I'll give you one of these. And then let me show you how to wear it the other way. So instead of going over the hand, now we're gonna have you go under the wrist first. And this is going to target specifically your wrist. So if you're someone that just has the weak wrist or you're keyboarding all the time, remember it's great because your hand's free, fingers free. But if you're lifting heavy things or keyboarding, or for me, vacuuming, I love my Dysons and my Sharks, and my Bissells. Got to call out my girlfriend, Kylie Watts. Yeah, it just gives me, because Jane, as much as I work out, my hands and my wrists are literally the weakest on my body.
Yeah.
So I work out with these. I do my push-ups. I do my yoga, my down dogs. I sometimes will hold the grandchildren. I sometimes hold the laundry basket, the groceries, because my wrists and hands just don't, they just hurt all the time.
You know what? It isolates that area. It helps to give you that support. And you know what? Wrist mobility is something that if you are not actively working to strengthen it, then it does get weaker. I know my left is extremely weak compared to my right, and I can tell that when I'm trying to do push-ups. I can feel the difference in how much of the bend I have on this side as opposed to what I have on the other side. But then also gripping the racket and, you know, playing some of those racket sports, I can kind of feel it at times. But, you know, things like just torquing a bottle open, and you do it, and then you're like, oh, gosh, and you just get that little bite. Well, if you are wearing proper support, then that kind of helps to keep you in the right position so you're not doing those awkward twisting and so on and so forth. Or if you are on that computer keyboard all day, it keeps your wrist from dropping, which is unfortunately what happens, and we all end up in this position and then have some, you know, soreness in that area. So, you know, so important. Picking up that heavy pasta pot of water and going from the stove to the sink, that could be a disaster if that hot pot drops. But if you've got your Tommie Copper adjustable wrist wrap on, then it won't be because your wrist maybe dropped, right? When you are carrying that pot.
Yeah, this gives you the support. It gives you the stability. Again, it feels like somebody's holding you with a gentle yet firm hug to guide you through your activity. And the versatility is you can wear it on the right, on the left. You can highlight it to give more support in the wrist, at the back of the hand, or the actual wrist below the crease of the palm of the hand. So it really is far-reaching, not to mention the adjustability factor. And that it's Tommie Copper, which means we can help you recover quicker. Yes, we can help you with pain. We can help you with the premium anti-odor technology. And this is a system that we're going to say fits most. So you put your thumb in and you just wrap it around. That thumb hole is about 1 inch in diameter, and 1/4 inch is the binding. And that's for comfort, because when you have it on, you don't want it to feel like you've got this big, thick thing between your thumb. It's super, super pliable, super, super comfortable. And you can wrap it starting underneath first to highlight the wrist, or you wrap it over top first to highlight the upper wrist and back of the hand. And then you can, again, make it loose, make it tight. But if you're using those hands in a repetitive motion, this was something that my hairdresser loved because she has such issues with her hands and wrists. And it's fingers free.
Doing
so
the
she's
blow
still able
dryer
to-
all
right.
those years, you know,
Yes.
when you think about those two hands and all that they do, this is the perfect thing for that.
Indeed. And I see her every 3 weeks for this gray hair. So I know she needs it. I felt bad for her. I had to give her a couple of these.
And if you think about how many people are also going in there for all the gray hair, she definitely
Right.
probably could use it. But
yes.
you know, again, it's an easy thing because it's customizable and it doesn't have the big bone that typically sits in some of those wrist supports. It's completely, you know, comfortable. You can tighten it as much as you want to, you know, restrict the motion of the wrist, but it's that additional support. So when you pick up that jug of iced tea or carrying the groceries from the big box stores into your home, now you've got a little something to help you with the strength in that wrist area if that's an area of concern for you. The 37062, as I mentioned, you get two of them, not for $59. Normally at retail, these sell for $29.50 each. That would be $59. You're getting them for $32.48, and you can pay in 3 installments of $10.83 per month. Also, think about free shipping and handling, so it doesn't cost any additional to get this home. Getting ready to go on that trip and travel. Just got back from Maine, lifting up that heavy suitcase, and you know it's on wheels, yeah, but you still got to get it from the ground into the car and out of the car and back onto the ground before those wheels start working, right? This is that wrist wrap to help give you some strength and support there. All right. So once again, continue in the process of placing your order for that. The 37062.